Hi everybody, this is StariAri, and I am here to give a reading for the coming week for the Divine Masculine. So I am using the Fairy Tarot from During Virtue and really Valentine for this. Now we will see what it is that we need to work on internally. I always set an intention that God Goddess would reveal to us what it is that we need to work on internally so that our external life can look the way we want it to look. Okay? So more like positive and more productive and fulfilling life. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be a 3-card this week. Whenever I shuffle cards, I usually do it in this manner. So whichever pops up, I gather. If you have cards that get stuck together, keep shuffling. So I'm certain that one of them will just pop right up. Okay. And whenever you see a card that will pop up, like a singular card that just pops up like that, and you try to take it, and it has, like, it's kind of like resisting. It doesn't just come off right away. Keep shuffling. That's an indicator that that's not the card that you need. Okay. I actually teach how to read tarot and oracle cards. So if anybody is interested on learning how, and I'll let you know right now, what I say is that do it the way that you personally feel is right for you. It's okay to follow the whole spreads, like a 3-card spread, meaning the past, the present, and the future. Or if you want a Celtic card spread, whatever else that resonates with you. If you don't like those spreads and you feel like you should just take the cards and the meaning will pop in for you while you're doing it, then that's perfectly fine, because that it works for you, okay? You don't have to do it the way that people are telling you how. It's going to work for you the way that you think it's going to work for you. And you could incorporate different decks too. You don't have to just do one deck. All right. So let's look at these cards. So there's 2 winter cards and then 1 autumn card. So what does winter mean? The winter means an ending of something, the death of a cycle. So let's look at the meaning of the first card, because it's a winter card. 10 of winter. Okay. Look at the fairy's position. She has her back turned towards whatever location she is leaving, and she's looking towards a brighter location. Look at the sun rays coming down into the mountainside and how it looks warmer over there, right? So she's leaving the land of winter and going towards the summer lands. What does that mean to the Divine Masculine right now? So this is the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So what does this mean? This means that you are taking into consideration your needs. You are looking within and figuring out what is best for you. Whether it is leaving behind a relationship that was toxic in nature, leaving behind a job that was kind of like a dead end, or even leaving behind an addiction, whether if it's cigarettes, drugs, medication, alcohol, whatever it is that you weren't feeling like yourself with, you're leaving that behind. and you're looking towards your future that is bright. Because without of these things, these negative things that are weighing you down, you can and will be able to create that future that is truly, genuinely enough and loving and nurturing for you. This is about creating a future for yourself that is truly fulfilling within and is truly nurturing and loving within, so that you won't have need of these outside sources anymore. You won't have need of being with somebody who does not appreciate you or who does not love you unconditionally. You won't have need to escape this reality through drug use, through alcoholism. You won't have need to be codependent on anything else outside of yourself. This is what this card is meaning, that you are looking in and you are fixing these things for yourself, which is beautiful. And you could take as long as you need to, as long as you are actually working within yourself to understand what it is that you truly need to make yourself happy. Next card, Six of Autumn. I know there's a glare, I'm sorry. So, look at these fairies. They look like they are co-creating, right? She's holding a little spark of magic. Let's see what this means. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely and repaying a debt. So, creating was the first step. Now you are reaping the rewards, so to speak, by getting a plan together and having some type of finance to push you towards the goal. Okay? So, what is it that you really need or want right now in order for your life to be, I guess you could say, stable and you to be fulfilled? Do you want to start your own business? And if so, are you going to ask for a loan or some help from somebody that will be able to finance you, whatever creative idea you have for your business? Take those right steps. Don't delay. Because this is what you're trying to create. You're trying to create something that will be fulfilling for yourself and to keep you on track to feeling like you have accomplished something in your life, so that you won't backtrack to that. Okay? So, understanding that everything that you create for yourself will in the end help you with what it is that you really, really need in your life. What it is that you are looking and picturing for your life. When we think about this, I know there's fear involved because you're thinking, oh, well, how can I accomplish my goals if I don't have money? How can I accomplish my goals if, I don't have help? Making sure that you are actually thoroughly investigating how these goals need to be accomplished. What do you need to accomplish this goal of creating your own business? Let's put it at that. What do you need to accomplish this goal of having your own home? What do you need to accomplish this goal of moving away from those addictive personalities and moving forward to being an independent person? Think about that. You will find that God will always take care of you if you let the flow of prosperity in. So meaning, stop the negative chatter in your mind of, I can't, it's going to be too difficult, I don't have enough money, I don't know what to do. Stop that right away and write down what it is that you need. And you will find that as soon as you start putting that on paper, your mind is going to give you the information that you need, okay, on how to accomplish what it is that you want. All right, next one. 2 of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and emotional. Okay, so this is a lot to do with what's going on in your situation and what you're really thinking about. Why do you still remain in that situation? This is asking you to think. Ask yourself if you're truly happy with how things are going right now. Whether it is in your career, in a relationship, or even with what you are using as an outside source to escape your reality. What is it that you need to do to move forward without these things weighing on you or holding you back? You have to make a choice to live in your genuine, loving self, to understand that you are worth it, that everything that happens around you is for your own growth. And if you have had enough of whatever negative situation you are in, then make a plan to get out of it. But understand that these are lessons for yourself to help you grow in a more positive way. Don't look at your past or your past mistakes as a mistake. Look at it as a lesson that was learned and understand what that lesson was, so that when you do move forward, it won't have to stop you or prevent you from finding your true happiness and what it is that you really, really want out of life. So making a decision doesn't mean it has to be taking action right now. It means actually having a conversation with yourself and looking at these things and these choices that you have to make. That's making a decision already, because you're deciding to whether remain or move forward with your life. All right? So this is what it is for the Divine Masculine for this week. There's a lot of inner work that needs to be done, a lot of inner thought processing that needs to be done. And like I said, you don't have to make a choice right away. Take as much time as you need, as long as you are having that conversation with yourself. That's the most important part of it. All right, guys, if you want a personal reading with me, find me at StariAri Healings and Esoteric Training on Facebook. I will leave the link below as well. And again, take your time, guys. It's not a rush to the finish line, okay? So again, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. All right? Mwah. Have a good week.